Okay, I love the like lead in, the like 5, 4, 3. Maybe we do need a countdown. Maybe that's part of what we should add to Live at the Loom. Hello, gorgeous people. This is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How the heck are you? What is happening? Woohoo! All right. So Lori and I were talking backstage, and she was saying that the early birds were early, and we were pondering if they just never left. Just stayed here for the whole week. Just kind of hunkered down, brought in some sleeping bags, a few tents, and just kind of, made some food, met some friends, just stayed here the whole week. Love that. Okay, the early birds have a very special place in my heart. They are delightful. Let me say some hellos, including those early birds. By the way, see, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Chris Acton. Just in case we haven't met, I'm Chris Acton with Acton Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woo! We do this every Thursday, and it's just a fabulous, sweet meeting of all of our weaving weirdos from all over the world. There's some alliteration. Hey, starting off strong. You know what I mean. We're a very unique bunch, and all are welcome. All are welcome. And do not forget to give our fabulous Lori the Gatekeeper all the love. She is working double time today. We had a whole discussion about lipstick and about, being ready just in case. Because, there's always that moment when you go to the store and you're like, oh, I haven't done anything yet, but I just need, a dozen eggs. And you go to the store. And of course, as the one time you see that your arch nemesis from when you were in college or high school or whatever, of course, that's the one time that when you're not prepared. So we talked about being prepared. Yes. Brittany says warped weaving weirdos. Yeah, some good alliteration there. Okay. Hello, Brittany's here. Woohoo! Jennifer Fowler's in the house. Anne is here. Lark Song Media. Lark Song, what is your name, my friend? I'm so sorry. If you told us before, forgive me. I may ask you 10 more times. Brittany can verify that. Okay, who else? Connie Peterson is in the house. Woo! Eileen is here. We love that. There's a whole library conversation that happened earlier on. Very nice. Don't get me started talking books, friends. We'll need many more hours for Live at the Loom if we're gonna talk books too. Priscilla is here. Kim is here. Donna Cunningham, Christy Lofton, Ellen is in the house. Gemma. Did we already mention Gemma? Gemma's here. She's worth mentioning twice. Hi, Ernie. Ernie says, listening in today while I drive from Kansas City to Norman, Oklahoma. Woohoo! Ernie, drive safe. We're so happy that you bring us along on your travels. We live vicariously through you. That is for sure. By the way, speaking of living vicariously, where did she go? Alex Madison says she's in Kenya, friends. Kenya! That's crazy. Where is she? Let's see. Oh, look at you guys. Love that. Where did she go? This is what happens when we didn't quite catch. I don't know. She's in Kenya somewhere. I saw the note. If you find it, Lori, pop it up there for me if you would, please. Oh, there we go. Oh, you did already pop it. See, that was me. That was mine. Lori's job is really just to wrangle me. That is really just, she does a very good job because sometimes I'm sure she's like, Chris, it's right there. I did it. I did the thing. Alex Madison is in Nairobi, Kenya. Come on. That is, talk about far exotic lands. Alex is a flight attendant, so that helps so that she can just jet set all over the place. But that is still way, way cool, Alex. Please be careful with you and travel safely, would you? And send us some pictures. Kenya. Come on, that's so cool. That's so cool. You guys are just amazing. Amazing. Did I say Deb Ropel's here? Deb Ropel's here. Woohoo! Let's see. Christy Lofton said she is working on a new order for 8 sets of towels. Wow! Royal blue, teal, and white. Ooh, that would be pretty. I like that color combination. Let's see. What else? Gemma says she has to get back to the floor limit and finish those blankets. Sam's on. Hi, Sam. Woohoo! Eileen said she's warping the second half of her baby blanket, listening/watching women's curling on the Olympics and checking in on the chat as an example of my multitasking capabilities. Eileen, that is next level. That is very impressive. I'm having trouble talking to you, checking a comment, and drinking tea. I mean, that is my capacity. That's all we got. That's if you ask me for one more thing, that's not going to happen. Even then, we're lucky if I don't spill tea all over the place. I have been also checking out the Olympics. I've never really gotten into curling except for this time. Whoo! It is. There's something about it. It's kind of intriguing, I gotta say. Hello, Liz. Frosty morn in the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, that's the fun thing about the winter is that there's something about it gets really crisp when you got the snow. We're actually warming up here, crazy enough. We're supposed to hit like 50 degrees, which, friends, that's shorts weather here. That is, if you've ever lived in the Midwest, you know. Even before that, all depends. Hello, Tamison. Woohoo! Oh, see, Lori's doing her job. There we go. Please hit like and subscribe. Dun, da, da, da. What's our goal? 20K this year? Is that what we said, Lori? Yeah, she's like, yes. 20K this year. We're knocking on 11K right now for how many subscribers we have. And friends, you can always invite other people to join us. That is totally, we have room. Our hearts are big enough to bring in additional weavers. They're all welcome. Honestly, just to whoever you got. If you meet someone along the way, you're like, hey, we do this thing on Thursdays. Come join us. Yeah. Ruth, I'm here. Woke up with our furnace control board fried. Oh no. Frozen toes and noses. Yes. Oh, my friend, please find a way to cuddle up there. That's be safe, please. All those little chickadees. Hello, Carol. Carol's here. Woohoo! Love that. There was some conversation about moonshine because Ernie's going through Kentucky. See, you guys find the most interesting things to talk about. That is for sure. All right. So, what has been happening? Oh, thank you. See, that's so fun. Look at this. Okay, it's just a fun. I like the colors though, and the yeah. I had to ask Lori earlier, as part of the lipstick discussion, if I'm wearing a matte lipstick, and it's not usually my favorite. I'm usually a glossy person, but I think that's just the old broad in me. I like shiny lipstick. Weigh in. Do you care? Matte lipstick, shiny lipstick? I don't know. I don't know that it matters too much, but I do like the color, that kind of dark purpley color. Yeah, thank you. Oh, let's see. What else is happening? Oh, hello, Cindy. Popping in for a few minutes before going out to lunch with our 7-year-old granddaughter. Sweet. Have a wonderful time. That sounds awesome. I like that. Okay, friends. What is happening this past week? You know that we have Valentine's Day right around the corner. It's coming up. Is it Saturday? Today's the 12th. Yeah, Saturday. Are you a Valentine's Day person? There's no wrong answer, by the way. I don't know that I really am. I'll be honest. I worked part-time at a flower shop for a while. So, Valentine's. Wow. It is. Yeah. It's a lot. But let me know. Do you love it? Do you go all out? Do you have little red and pink hearts everywhere all around your house? Yeah. Oh, hello. What's the name? R. Corden from Colorado. Hello. Excited that several Colorado peeps are qualifying. Yes, Colorado is showing up in the Winter Olympics. That's for sure. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Woo. Let's see. Ellen says have to dress both looms, one for upcoming double huck workshop. Ooh, double huck. And the other with overshot for a study group project. Nice. Honey, when you say double huck, is that like 2 layers of huck, or is that 1 layer of huck with 2 different? Clarify, please. I'm curious. I like it. Oh, Lori. It's just Carol of the Tartans has entered the room. Sounds very official. I feel like we need horns to announce her. Dun da da da. Carol of the Tartans. Oh, Sam says both of my looms are embarrassed. They're naked. Yeah, it happens. It's all right. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know the whole thing's rocking. Do you see the sleeves? It's got the like the little I know it's a good shirt. Thank you. Thank you. See? If we were all to get together, say at a meetup in May, we could compare. We could, ooh and ah over either each other's outfits. Friends, I am doing a meetup in May. It's going to be May 2nd, that first Saturday here in Chesterton, Indiana. There, our local weaving store, Three Moons Fiberworks. Rebecca is hosting the Duneland Fiber Fest. It's the first ever. We used to have a Fiber Fest that was in the area, not here in Chesterton, but in the area, and it closed down sadly. So Rebecca and the gang over at Three Moons have taken up the mantle, and they are doing a fiber festival on May 2nd from 9 to 4. That's also our opening day for the European market, which is this amazing outdoor market that we do for 6 months, every Saturday from May to October. And it is like, we'll have 100 vendors. I mean, it is a big deal. And so we're having this lovely Fiber Fest. And I thought, I think we need some kind of an acting creative meetup. So we are doing it, friends. It's going to be at 6 p.m. on that Saturday. The location is to be determined, depending on how many people can come. I sent out the invite in this week's email, so check there. I don't have a good link at the moment. I'll sort that out as we get closer. But friends, go in, check it out. It's $25 to go, just to kind of cover food, because I'll feed you, because of course I'll feed you. So we're asking that the deadline will be April 1st for everyone who wants to join us. And I would love to see you guys there. That would be so much fun. Then we can really talk about good sleeves and pretty shirts and anything else we come up with. It's just going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. Ruth says, I have a guitar strap on my Loom as of last night. Nice. It's for my dad from his mother's weaving book. Oh, she died before I was born, but I think he'll appreciate the sentiment. Heck yes, he will. That's a beautiful idea, Ruth. I love that. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen gave a thumbs up for the lipstick. Thank you. I was saying that my lips have no color without any, zero, like see-through. So that's why lipstick is important. Priscilla, how is it going with the mother-in-law? So I have 2 naked looms. Mother-in-law and I have her warp, measured, and slayed. Now I just need to figure out our pattern before I see her again, so I start threading. Is it going okay? Is that all right? Is she on with us? Okay, if you can talk, let us know how it's going with the mother-in-law. Just knowing you, I'm sure it's going beautifully, and she's a wonderful person, and you're going to go great. But mother-in-laws, no, yeah. Connie's my kind of girl. So I'm not a Valentine person except for the chocolate. Yes. I love chocolate. I am especially a dark chocolate girl. That is. Carol says, shoot, it's 35 degrees. I'm in shorts now. You are sturdy stock, Carol. I mean that in the most admirable way. That is remarkable. Oh, Priscilla says, hope to finish measuring baby wrap number 6 today to start slaying tomorrow evening. Wow. I love that you're on such a roll, Priscilla. That's remarkable. Aw, Brittany, we should love each other every day. Yes, we should. Shouldn't just be on Valentine's. I like that. Kim says, I used to go all out for Valentine's. Now it's just a kiss and a chocolate from the hubby. Well, that still counts. Make sure it's a lot of chocolate, though, Kim, would you? Just a little chocolate. Oh, here we go. Cindy says, February 14th is our grandson's birthday. Well, that becomes a nice way. You can celebrate other things, too. Yeah. No way, Gemma. I got one of those magic lipsticks, clear, but changes color depending on the body temp. Oh, that would be fun. Can you? Okay. Okay, can you imagine? I'm on live at the Loom. It looks like I have no lipstick on, and then all of a sudden it's bright pink. And then it's dark purple. And then it's red. Okay, that could be wildly entertaining. I like it. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Ellen clarified for us her double huck, 2 layers of huck. Oh, Callie Booker from Scotland is teaching. Wow, fascinating. I like that, Ellen. We'll expect a full report, please. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Brittany. Lots of blouse love. Thank you. Okay. Jennifer Jennifer Fowler says, I asked for flower seeds for Valentine's. See that I can get on board with that. Hello, my name is Chris. I have a seed problem. Yes. If you give me seeds, I'll love you forever. That is okay. What is my life? Okay, friends, you should know that as of gosh, if you were to rewind the clock, even I don't know, 10 years ago, I would have said garden. Yuck. You have to get like dirt in your nails. I was not on board with any of that. Nothing. Then my parents, it's all their fault. My parents, for I had really been getting into cooking and so when we go down to the market, I would try to find like really weird radishes because radishes come in a million colors and shapes and they're so fun. And parents came home one day and they're like, "Hey, we got you some radish seeds." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "They're really easy to grow. We know you really like getting them at the market. We just thought it might be fun. Just throw them in the ground, see what happens." I'm like, "All right." Put them in the ground. Of course they grew. I was like, "Oh, I'm a farmer now. I can grow radishes." It wasn't until after that I found that people were like, they're like the easiest thing to grow. And I was like, nope, don't say that. I grew radishes, therefore I can grow all the things. And the addiction was born right there. Right there. That's the whole story of how I became Farmer Chris. Yeah. Ooh, Brittany, do you want to come hang with me for your birthday weekend? That would be awesome. Gemma says, sort of excited. She's meh about Valentine's. She's kind of, yeah, take it or leave it. Truth says, my daughter says Valentine's Day, aka Singles Awareness Day. Oh no, it doesn't have to be. I think that's how you. I love there's all his Galentine's things now too. I think that's nice. Yeah. Priscilla, we don't really do Valentine's Day at our house, although is my proposal anniversary. As a weird tradition, we buy each other and the kids fun socks. Fun socks. Oh, that's a good one too. Priscilla, that's great. You always need socks. You always need socks. I like that. Oh, see. What else? Jennifer Fowler's birthday is May 5th. Oh my gosh, all the birthday babies in May. Ah, that's fantastic. I'll sing to you if you come hang out with me. I will. Connie says, I am still hemming Christmas towels. I've gotten a lot done on Matilda. Nice. Got more done on Auguste. Cherry has placemats. Kelda has plans for Drummond tartan towels. I love that you started a thing, Carol. You realize this, all of the tartan stuff. That would be, I love that. Live at the Loom at the meetup. Let me think about that. You know what? Weirdly enough, I'm going to say probably not. Probably not, weirdly, because I don't want to focus on broadcasting. I want to focus on all of you. That is the thing. If you come, friends, I want to just shower you with love and affection. That is the plan. I feel like some of you I know so well, and I could not pick you out of a lineup because I haven't seen your cute little face. Do you know what I mean? It's a very bizarre kind of thing in this setting because I know your name. I know so much about you, but some of you I don't know. So that'd be so. I know. I just want to focus all my attention on my beloved weavers that come hang out with me. Connie says Ilya has plans for neck scarves. Flora has plans for warped weavers tartan. I love the list. I love the list. Yes, meet up in the US. Sam, I'm not opposed. Let's meet up in Canada too. Let's do that. Let's I know, right, Gemma? Gemma's right. I need to come to Europe again. The next trip to Europe has to include some kind of a weavers tour. Has to. So I can see Gemma and Lori and Carrie and Anne and whoever is over there. That's yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Lori says dark chocolate and sea salt. Amen, sister. This is why we're friends. This is why. Yeah. Lark Song says hot cocoa in the coffee. Oh, that'll work. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Priscilla says working with mother-in-law is interesting. You have to know, friends, Priscilla's the nicest person. She'll come and spend an hour working on each step, complaining the whole time. Okay. Oh, then I'll finish it up and have it ready for the next step before she comes over. Yeah. Okay. I You know what? I'm going to give you huge patience points because that's tricky. That is, yeah, you're doing a great job, Priscilla. We can be your support community as you work through this project with your very special family member. Oh. Tamison says, my dad's birthday is February 14th. Woohoo! Valentine's Day has always been about the cake and dad's crown. Oh, wow, you guys party for a birthday. I like that. Yeah, I'm not opposed to having a crown, tiara, something. Yeah, there we go. I like it. See, lots of birthdays on the 14th. See? I love that. Oh, can you see the clock? Look at that. It is, it's not even an old school clock. It's just a cheap one, friends. I wish I could tell you that it was like this cool vintagey, a school was closing and no, it's just a cheap one. I'm so sorry. It's not nearly as cool. But we do have 2 retired teachers in the house, so we'll claim that. Okay, scratch that. Yes, it's this cool vintage kind of antique roadshow. Yes. Sadly, it doesn't even keep time very well. It's a whole thing. But I love that you noticed it. That's so funny. Okay, Trish says Valentine's equals prank our daughter day. Get someone to break into her work office and put a 3-foot peace lily in there, amongst other things. Wow. Okay, Trish, you are not playing. That is awesome. That takes some creativity. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is awesome. Lori says she was saying how Carol's out in shorts. It's 35 degrees. She said, they don't call you Carol of the Tartans for nothing. I just like Kenny from South Park during the winter. We're like, all you can see is your little bitty eyes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ruth. She says, I am totally a farmer. Yes. With the way my my raised beds keep multiplying every year. I'm not at Jennifer Fowler level, but that's what I ascribe to be, is one day I'm gonna be Jennifer Fowler in the garden with all the things. Connie says she's sitting in a recliner with a blanket on my lap, double shirts, fleece pants, socks, and slippers, and in front of the wood stove blasting heat. Connie, that is, you just bundle up, my friend. Me being solidly in the middle-aged woman category, that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. Yes. Ellen, I'm so sorry we'll miss you. I know you mentioned that. You got your first show. Yeah. Jennifer Fowler, if you come hang with me, whatever, yeah, there'll be baked goods. Hello? Yes. Multiples. What flavor you want? I will fix you up. Come on up. It's, yes. Does that sound like bribery? If you come, there will be birthday cake. Yes, come. That's awesome. Brittany says, I have heard of a couple where the wife's birthday is Valentine's Day and they got married on that day, so the husband doesn't forget the 3 holidays. Okay, that kind of sounds like it's cheating a little bit. That maybe. I mean, every couple's different, of course, but okay, that's funny. Lots of May birthdays. Wow. Parents were frisky back in August. Is that? Mm-hmm. Lori. So she'll hook me up with places to visit when I come to Europe and be weaving royalty. I don't know about that, but it would be such a delight to see all my European friends. That would be really special. Yes. Connie says, I had my aunt's school clock that she had in her classroom when she taught. I gave it to my clock-loving daughter. Sweet. That's very sweet. Oh, hi, Diana Smith. Woohoo! That's amazing. Oh, Jennifer Fowler. It's a big birthday. We love that. Fantastic. What? Carol, I think that the scale of your land and what you do is hard to wrap my head around. A 3,000-foot garden to clean out, horseradish to dig. Amazing. That's, yeah, remarkable. Brittany says I was a month late, so I chose May to be born. Do you know? Okay, it's funny to say that I was 21 days late, in July in Central Illinois. I was, yeah, I'm not sure mom's ever forgiven me. But back then, it wasn't like I was a huge kid. We're all tiny. Us Actons are little people. We're tiny people. And I think it was just that at that time, they just weren't as accurate. You know how that goes? So yeah, I was supposed to be much, much earlier. Nope, didn't happen. They waited a long time. Okay, friends, we have to weave a little bit because that is part of why we gather. Oh my God. Okay, look. Come on. Really? Look at this. I didn't even notice. I am wearing exactly the colors that are on my project. Okay, how often does that happen to you? That is crazy. Not until I put the camera down, I was like, would you look at that? That is, thank you, Sky. She says very nice colors. Yes, I totally match. I match like precisely. Could you see? Okay, come on. You have to even get even closer. Look at this. It is like we're camouflaged. Like if I lean over, you're like, where's Chris? She's blending into the fabric. That's the whole thing. Okay, that is matchy on steroids. That's exactly right, Lori. Jeez, look at that. That is wild. Well, I'm not anything if not predictable. Is that how the phrase goes? Oh, sheesh. I cannot believe that. It's exactly. What are the odds? I know, right? Chris Chameleon. Where'd she go? Yeah. Brittany says, that's why lipstick is important, so I don't get lost. Exactly. See, this is why I love you people. You just play along just like it was meant to be. Yeah, see, that's why I had to have the earrings. A little shot of white in all of the... Okay, that is crazy. That is crazy. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this this project that I blend so beautifully with. If you missed last week, I put on a short towel project. I'm thinking it'll be, I don't know, probably at least 3 towels, maybe 4. We'll see. I don't know. I just put on some length and I went to town. So here, I'll bring you in close so you can kind of see my plan for the warp. Here is what I did. I knew I wanted 3 colors. And friends, sometimes it's just necessity. I have the most of this dark green, so I wanted that to be kind of the most prominent. So I wanted to do kind of a little ratio kind of thing. So smallest, medium, largest is totally a Goldilocks thing. So this is my first kind of design unit here, and then I made it bigger, and then I made it even bigger. So that is how I set up my my warp. Now I did it with a broken twill threading because I wanted to do some herringbone. Can you see? You can see it really well in kind of the white section. See how this is going like this, and then this is going like this. So every time I change colors, then I change directions. You can kind of see it over here a little bit like that. See how it kind of angles like that. I love that effect. And when it comes off the loom and is washed and dried, it'll even kind of make that a little more prominent, which will be very, very sweet. Now, you'll also notice that I am playing with my treadling here. And ultimately, I am just playing with how many shafts are up. So in this instance, I've got just 1 shaft up. So you see a lot of the weft. This is 2 and 2, and this is 3 at a time. So if you looked at the back, it would be just the opposite. Everywhere it's dark here is going to be light on the other side, and vice versa. So that is kind of the plan for the treadling. Let me do a little bit so you can see. So you can see the. Brittany says I'm going to change outfits after the show. Sky, she's having a green day. Not so sure music would match. Oh, maybe. Yeah. So funny. Okay, so here is how I'm doing this, friends. I am kind of, there isn't really a beginning and an end. I just kind of keep rotating through. But at this stage, I'm doing, let me move you over like that. 2 and 2. So I am just going to kind of march it up. So I pull down levers for shafts 1 and 2, so they're lifted. And then 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and back around 4 and 1. And I'm kind of doing 8 picks at a time. That's kind of the plan, at least for now. You know how I am. We'll see if I get bored and switch it up. We'll see. You know, you can play some bets on. I don't know that I'd bet against that. I'm probably going to switch it up at some point. That's probably, you've met me, right? There's probably pretty good odds. At some point I'd be like, okay, I've done this. What's next? That's why I loved that conversation with Andrea Alexander. She was a blast. But the way her brain works, mine's a little bit like that. Little bit. Okay, that was fun. What else I got? Yeah. That's why I don't think I could really be a production weaver, because to do the same thing for that long, that would be a serious test of my focus. That's for sure. Okay, that was my 8 picks. Now, per my pattern, I'm going to do 3 at a time, 3 shafts lifted at a time. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Then a little 2, 3, 4. This is always the trickiest one where multitasking becomes harder because focus, focus. 3, 4, and 1. Coming around the corner. This one is 4, 1, and 2. Yeah, that's right. And then we go through it one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's like a little dance, isn't it? I find, I don't know if you know this, but I was a music major in college. And there's a lot of instances where weaving and music really have a lot of overlap. Did I just mess it up? I totally did. And I think there's a certain kind of rhythm that comes with weaving that if you have some musical ability, if you're interested in music, I think there's a lot, they overlap a lot. Would you say that? Would you say that? Okay, 3, 4, and 1. Back to, nope, 4, 1, and 2. Oh, see, multitasking challenge right now. I mean, the whole pat your head and rub your belly has got nothing on this. Let me just say that. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're back to 2 and 2 at a time. Here we go. Okay, I was trying to do a whole like sequence for you. We'll see. We'll see how long I focus here, friends. That's the test. That's the by the way, did you see the video that I put up earlier in the earlier in the week? That's the word. Earlier in the week about not having time to weave. Okay, how many of you actually in that 10 minutes like stopped and did something with me? Tell me in the comments. Did you? I think Connie did, because Connie was talking about, I got this many inches done. Let me know. That would tickle me to no end if you actually stopped and did some weaving with me for those 10 minutes of the video. Yes. Kim asked, what kind of table loom am I using? This is a shacked 4-shaft 15-inch. It's an old little, she's pretty old. I don't know exactly how old because I got her used, but yes. She's sweet though. She has been all over the place. When I did art fairs and markets, I always took this loom with me. So she's been dropped more than once. She's been in some rain. It's a whole, if looms could talk. Yeah. A lot. Okay. Oh, here we go. No, we're at the good part. Listen to me. Okay, so now I am at the stage where I'm doing 1 shaft lifted at a time. So then you can really see all of the weft. Here we go. This is going to be a good time to stop because I'm running out of space. Sometimes life is like that. You're like, I don't know where to end this. Well, you do when you run out of space. That's the project says, hey, it's a good time to stop. I'm almost there. Let's see. Does my loom have a name? It doesn't, Connie. I asked once upon a time for you guys to give me ideas, and someone was very adamant that that no one else can name your loom. So then it just hasn't had a name. So now I am up for ideas if someone wants to change that philosophy, but if that's true, yeah. Oh, Liz said she was winding bobbins during our 10 minutes. That's fantastic. I like it. That's a good use of a little 10-minute break in the day. I like that. Oh, Sam said the Acting Creative Community Facebook group is up to 651 members. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, see, Connie says the loom should name herself. Yeah, mine's, I don't know. She's not, yeah. No. Okay. All right. Here, let me bring you in. I'll show you what we just did. We just did all kinds of good stuff together. We just, let's see, where did I start? I started here, right here. So in those few minutes, we did, this is a little 2 and 2 right here. This is with 3 of the shafts up at a time, right? This is back to 2 and 2. This is 1. So then I'll go back to, basically I did, this is like one whole kind of repeat right there. And then I'll go back through and we will continue waltzing at the loom. Yes. Yeah. Fun. Okay. So Lori says, please hit like and subscribe if you love Chris blending into the loom. Just camouflaged right into the yarn. Right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Connie said, here's how the loom will name herself. Walk into the room with lights dim and touch her castle and ask her. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. She said, Brittany says the purple in the corner matches the purple on the loom. Is there purple in the corner? Oh, like the oh, see, I forget it's the opposite. I forget it's the whole. Yes, that Lori helped me pick that purple. Yeah, for February. Yeah. Connie said I named one loom Betsy, and she said it was Flora. She said she was Flora. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Eileen says I did stop and weave with you on the video, but ended up weaving for an hour. Sometimes that happens. That's okay. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. See, friends. Yes. Yeah, Trish. She says it's the math. It's in everything, music and weaving. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that for sure. Yeah. Brittany, I am musically challenged, but I get how weaving crosses many disciplines. Really interesting revisiting embroidery after learning weaving. Nice. Yes, there's a lot of crossover, isn't there? Yeah, for sure. Okay, friends, let's finish strong, shall we? This has been a blast today. You know what I wanted to mention is that we are going to do an open house next week. Next week, friends, we're going to do, well, 2 weeks, as a matter of fact. We're going to do an Acting Creative Insiders open house, the 16th through the 27th. 2 weeks of all kinds of goodness. And here's what that means is that we are going to open up all the perks that happened during those 2 weeks are going to be available to anyone who wants to check it out. So we'll have a weaving tip on Tuesday. We will have the Weavers Guild on Thursday. A week from today, Weavers Guild. Woohoo! The topic for the Weavers Guild meeting this time is where to sell your work. Ooh, it's going to be really, really good. If you've ever pondered maybe someday, somehow I want to sell my stuff, this is going to be a conversation you want to be in on. It's going to be really, really valuable. And then that last Tuesday of the month is going to be study hall. So don't miss study hall. Plus, I'm going to throw in a little live, kind of a end of the open house party. So if you have been pondering, maybe do I want to join the Acting Creative Insiders? This is the moment, friends. Come on, join us. And I got some swag. I got some goodies. So stay tuned, watch. There'll be lots more information about that coming your way. But if you've been chewing on, maybe I want to be part of the membership, great. We will save you a seat. Just come on over there. That would be awesome. Also, let me say that if you are a Facebook kind of weaver, we have a sweet little community that Sam says is just growing by leaps and bounds. So if you do Facebook, come on over. Make sure you answer the questions to get into the group, and then come hang out with some friends there. It'd be awesome. What else did you see this week's Handwoven Experience? This was part 2 of our twill weaving ideas. You know what I think is so interesting about twill is that in a lot of cases, it's almost always like maybe the second or third project you do. Like the first one is plain weave, you figure that out, and then twill comes right after it. And I feel like in a lot of cases, we do, a project or two, we're like, okay, we got it, move on. Okay, twill, friends, it's a whole big world. There's so many varieties of twill that you can play with. So my goal for part 1 and part 2 last week and this week is to give you some other things to think about, to put in your list of future projects and go play with, because fun. Yes. What else? What else do we have to talk about here, friends? Love notes. Don't forget. Oh yes, I think Lori even put it up there. Thank you, Lori. If you aren't getting the Wednesday love notes that come through the email, be sure to jump in. That's where the link is for the meetup. I'll be sure to post it again. But but it's fun. I try to tell a story or be sure that I let you know what's happening this week, free things you can take advantage of, all kinds of good stuff. And don't forget, there's going to be a meetup in Chesterton in May 2nd at 6 p.m. And if you don't have plans and you're within a reasonable travel distance, or you just want an excuse to come hang out in Northwest Indiana with me, friends, I'm bringing cake. That's what we've determined today. I'm bringing birthday cake if people have birthdays or not. That's yeah. All right. Ooh, today was so fun, you guys. This was fabulous. Thank you for joining me for Live at the Loom. You know what your homework is, right? This week, do something creative just for you, friends. I know you take care of all the people around you and you do all the other things, but it is good for you. Set a timer, 10, 15 minutes minimum. And then, a little creativity just for you. Mm-hmm. I like it. Ruth says, often I sing while weaving. Ah, do a little dance, make a little cloth. Let's weave tonight. Oh, like from the 70s, do a little dance, make a little cloth. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's perfect, Ruth. Now it's going to be in my head. Thank you. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. All right, friends. I'll be right back here next Thursday. I don't know that I can guarantee that I will match my project so perfectly, but we'll see. We'll see what we're working with for next week. Have a wonderful week. Do a little weaving, would you? Pet your yarn, throw a shuttle, do something, and I'll meet you right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. Happy weaving, friends.